No, genuinely, this is my sixth show, and I love doing it. It's definitely an amazing job. My first show, just to give you a comparison, right? 2012, I went to the Edinburgh Festival, bought my show over there, right? I told all the other comedians I was doing Edinburgh, you do it for a whole month, right? And I was going, yeah, I'm bringing my show to Edinburgh. All the other comedians were like, what? That's fucking hard, boy. You're doing Edinburgh for the whole month. It's hard. It's fucking hard work, Chris. You have to do, you have to work every single day for an hour. I thought they were taking the piss. I was like, fuck off all that, go away. I went over and it genuinely was hard, very hard. You get all the people into your own show, you have to fly your people in. It's a very hard festival. I got sick as well over there, right? I got the mumps. Now, I didn't know I had the mumps. Do you know the mumps? They were knocking around there in the 1400s, I think, For some reason, they're still in Edinburgh, right? I woke up about halfway through the festival. I looked at myself in the mirror, big huge lump on my face, right? I panicked. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to be dead by Tuesday, like I said. But I'm the kind of person that panics and then chooses to do nothing about it. So I said, I didn't know the NHS was free. So what I did, right, is I said, okay, I'll ask the other boys in the house. I was living with other comedians. I'll ask them what they think is wrong with me. Not a great idea. Nothing wrong with you, boy. There's nothing wrong with you. We told you. We told you it was hard over here. We told you it's a hard festival. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just Edinburgh. You have Edinburgh. It's all in your head, Chris. I was like, it's very much outside my head now, whatever it is. Swear to God, I kept doing shows. Definitely had the mumps, I can tell you that much now. Shaking people's hands every night. Thanks for coming. Jesus, thanks a million. Spreading the fucking virus. Just as well I wasn't busy, to be quite honest. Thanks a million. Giving it to about 4 people a night. Thanks a million. Here's the mumps. Thanks for spending your money. Thank you. Eventually I went to a doctor, Went into a doctor. I said, I can't do this. Randomly walked in, sat on top of the thing. She looks at me. She said, did you ever have the mumps? I said, I did, yeah, I had the mumps, all right. Are you sure? I said, I am, yeah, I'm 100% sure. Because actually my brother had the mumps when he was small, and then my mum said to me, Christopher, it's time for you to get the mumps. Then she locked me into a room with him to get the mumps off him. She'd bang on the door and tell me to start kissing him, so... You're young enough, it's not that weird, yeah. Kiss him. I don't have fucking all day. Hurry up and get the mumps, will you? Probably shouldn't have told her how I got the mumps, right? Well, I told her exactly how I got it. I shifted my brother, basically. You do know what shifting is, do you? She looks down at her forearm then, You're a comedian? I was like, I'm a comedian, yeah. Do you want to come to my show? No, it just says it on your forearm here. You're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong building. There's actually designated places NHS 24 have for people that are performing at the Fringe. If you're still feeling sick later on, call this number, right? She wrote down a number for me. It's NHS 24. I said, to be honest with you, I'm still feeling sick right now. Yeah. Nothing has changed. But you're in the wrong place. She spoke to me now as if I walked into a pound shop, all right? I was going, but you are a doctor, aren't you? Yeah. I went home, I rang the number straight away. NHS 24, never dealt with it before. Hi, I'm just calling up there about I'm feeling a bit sick. Great, they're brilliant. They go through all your symptoms with you, Like, all right, yeah. Ask you a couple of questions. Is this the building you're calling from? It is. That's where I'm calling from now. This is my address, yeah? Is there any access to the building? How do you think I got in here? A few windows and doors now, it's handy enough. Where do people normally call from? I don't know, a volcano there, I don't know. I don't know if I have a temperature now, to be honest, I don't know. Very important question, then she goes, what colour are your lips? Fierce easy, if you have a fucking mirror. No mirror in the house, I have big lips, I was trying to look at them. Hang on a second, looked in the microwave. Grey, they're grey. That sounds very serious. Come straight in. I go, hang on a second. I want to go in now to the comedians. I was in the wrong hospital this morning. I need to be at the comedy hospital because I was in the wrong place. I will bring you to one of the designated I was expecting a bit much, to be honest. I thought it'd be a fucking circus tent or something like that. Load of unicycles parked outside. Just a normal hospital, much nicer nurse. Beautiful nurse. She comes up to me and she goes, you have the mumps. I was actually relieved, you know. Someone finally believes me I'm sick and it's not just all in my head or whatever. Like, I was going, thanks a million. Then she said, okay, so it says here you're performing at the Gilded Balloon. I said, I am, yeah. You're going to have to cancel the next week of shows now. Now, to be honest, I was down a couple of grand at that point, and I was like, you know, I can't really afford to have the mumps. Actually, I can't afford. Oh, hang on a second, I got the mumps when I was younger. I forgot to tell you. I got the mumps when I was younger. I can't have them, so you'll have to give me something less serious there now, you know. She look, I'm telling you now, you have the mumps. You can get the mumps twice. They're going around Edinburgh. She made it sound like they were a fucking gang, like, you know. I was going, oh, I didn't even see him getting me, to be honest. Down in the police station, a poster of mumps in the tracksuit. Fuck the MMR spray painted on the wall. Then their rival gang, the fucking FLU. The flu. See someone spelling it there? Who are they? I genuinely left the place heartbroken, absolutely heartbroken, because I had the mumps. I was genuinely just going, oh, bollocks. I called my mum, grown man, cancelling a week of gigs, losing loads of money. That's the only, I said, Mum, how are you getting on Edinburgh? I'm not great. No, I'm after getting the mumps. You had the mumps, you. I know I did, yeah, but I have them again, ma'am. And it's worse as a man, apparently. She's saying you could be infertile, might not be able to have kids. Christopher, you're a man, you could never have kids anyway. Okay. That's very true, very true. Well, anyway, ma'am, I'm missing loads of gigs. I'm missing loads of gigs, girl, and I have to cancel all the gigs. I'm very contagious now. I'm crossing the road there now, man, because there's a fella coming up to me. I don't want to give him the mumps, you know. All the boys in the house are going to give me a hard time, probably through the window, because I'm so contagious. I'm going to lose loads of money. I have to cancel all my shows. Well, my mum said to me, I never forget it, very calming. Listen to me carefully, Christopher. Firstly, no, I want you to stop crossing the road, right? You're on the phone, very dangerous. Secondly, don't mind the boys back in the house. If they're giving you a hard time, they're not your real friends. And don't worry about the gigs. There'll be loads of gigs there next year. Everyone's entitled to get sick. And money, me and your dad will sort you out. Don't worry about it. Listen to me very carefully now, right? Go home to your apartment there. I'm sure there's no one there now at the moment. I want you to go straight home. I want you to pack your bags. And I want you to get on the very next flight home to me. I was like, oh, Christ, are you sure? She said, I am. I want you to come straight home and kiss your sister. So. Thank you very much.